In May 2015, a train heading towards New York suddenly derailed in Philadelphia. The train came into a curve with 100 miles per hour, even though just 50 miles per hour were allowed. The following derailment caused some of the cars of the train to flip on their sides. Out of 200 people on board of the train, several were injured and 8 even died. So why exactly didn't the engineer adjust the speed of his train? Could this tragedy have been prevented? Yes, it very well could have. By analyzing the situation awareness of the engineer, we will take a look at what exactly went wrong. But first we have to understand what situation awareness actually is. So by definition, situation awareness is the perception of the elements in the environment within a volume of time and space, the comprehension of their meaning and the projection of their status in the near future. So basically there are 3 steps of situation awareness: perception, comprehension and prediction. So let's start with level 1, perception. In the train derailment example, the engineer has to perceive many elements. In this case, the upcoming curve or how fast the train was going according to the display in the cockpit of his train. Let's now take a look at level 2 of situation awareness, comprehension. Building on the knowledge of the perception, the engineer has to make a sense of it. What does it mean that the curve is imminent? He understands that he is way too fast for the upcoming curve. He also determines the seriousness of the problem and classifies it as a very serious one. Let's get to level 3, prediction. According to the first 2 levels, this one builds up on this knowledge. The train driver integrates the collected information and predicts the future. He knows what would happen if he doesn't adjust the speed. The train would derail. As we can see, it can be quite hard to keep everything under control, especially predicting the future. So how do you acquire situational awareness? Here are some guidelines. The display should show information regarding level 2 and 3. It's easier for the user to work with this kind of information. And instead of showing the next train station at which the engineer is supposed to halt, he's shown a signal indicating when to use the brakes. So goal-oriented information display should be provided. What does the engineer usually want? To travel safely, of course. Maybe even a display with both the current speed and the upcoming train tracks, and the speed limit would be a good aid for his goal. Let's take a closer look at what really happened at the train derailment. Because the driver was distracted by radio conversations of another train, he lost knowledge about the exact position of his own train. He didn't know which train track was before him and which he already passed. It is very likely that he would have benefited from technology that showed him the location of his own train in real time, which would have also helped him establish and maintain his situational awareness. So always keep in mind the 3 levels when you're in a critical situation. Perceive your environment, comprehend its meaning and think about what could possibly happen next. Take care and peace out.